Well, my name is Chuck Hughes, and to my right here is Dylan Barber. You've seen him before if you've been up here on the square listening to some of this music, and I just kind of volunteered to put myself up here and see what happens. We're going to do about 5 or 6 tunes for you. Going to start off with a tune called The 9-Pound Hammer. Honey, for my size. Well, on, buddy, don't you roll so slow. How can I roll when the wheels won't go? It's a long way to Harlem, it's a long way to Hazard. Just get a little groove, just get a little groove. Well, on, buddy, don't you roll so slow. How can I roll when the wheel will go? Pick it, Dylan. Well, there ain't one hammer that's in this county that'll ring like mine, that'll ring like mine. Well, on, buddy, don't you roll so slow. How can I roll when the wheels won't go? I'm going on the mountain, going to see my baby, and I ain't coming back. No, I ain't coming back. Well, on, buddy, don't you roll so slow. How can I roll when the wheels won't go? Pick one. Well, when I die, you better make a tombstone out of them 9 coals, out of them 9 coals. Well, on, buddy, don't you roll so slow. How can I roll when the wheels won't go? Well, on, buddy, with your load of coal. How can I roll when the wheels won't go? Thank you. I'm going to do one out here that everybody can sing along with. Called I'll Fly Away. Some black morning when this life is over, I'll fly away to a home on God's celestial shore. I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory, I'll fly away. When I die, hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away. Shadows of this earth have grown, I'll fly away. Like a bird from prison bars is flown, I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory, I'll fly away. When I die, hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away. switch around here a little bit, and I'm going to try to play the guitar. Dylan here has only been playing banjo for 2 years, and he's already way better than me. That's not the least bit funny. Many of you probably know, or maybe have heard of, I know you've heard of John Prine. If you're from around this area, you know who he is. We all love John Prine music, but John Prine had a friend of his named Steve Goodman. And Steve Goodman was a great songwriter himself. He died in, I think, around mid-1980s. He came down with leukemia. But before he passed away, he wrote a lot of great songs. And one of the songs that he wrote that was really good was called Riding on the City of New Orleans. I'm sure most of you know that song. It was a big hit on the radio, thanks to Arlo Guthrie. And he also co-wrote some songs, or wrote a song with some great country songs. You Never Call Me Darling, Darling, You Never Even Call Me By My Name, I think it's the name of it. But one of the songs that he wrote that nobody knows about, and for a very good reason, he wrote some funny songs. And one of the ones he wrote was a song called Talk Backwards. And it's never made it to the radio. But a friend of his, Jimmy Buffett, recorded it, but he wouldn't use his real name. He recorded it under the name Freddie and the Fish Sticks. And the song is called Talk Backwards, and it's a tongue twister. And I'll see if I can pull it off here. Well, hey everybody, wherever you are, they got a new way of talking, and it's going to go far. You take the letters and the words, turn them around, and say the last one first. Check out the sound. Talk backwards. Talk backwards. Well, I know what you're thinking. It sure sounds strange. You talk forward so long that it's hard to change, but it's just like metric once you get the drift. Twist your tongue, give your palate a lift. You take your favorite phrase, read it in the mirror, practice that about half a year, then squat that, but clap me empty cool. You're a regular talking bass backwards fool. Talk backwards. Talk backwards. Well, just the other day I was walking down the street and saw a pretty girl I thought I'd like to meet. I said, "Excuse me, miss, but is there that tat-tot Diggy Roy? Is right, see Billy Roy? Meaty Roy test too long to bet." I said, "Am I getting through to you yet?" She said, "You're a gent in the first degree, and I love it when you talk backwards to me." Talk backwards. Talk backwards. Talking backwards is sweeping the nation. Talking backwards, it's the new sensation. You'll impress your friends when you start to rap. Don't say pass the butter, say rent a butt sap. And if you're out with a girl, she's a little shy, don't say I love you, say you always lie. You always lie and I always will. See if that doesn't take off the chill. Talk backwards. Talk backwards. Well, you never can tell, but one of these nights, those who talk backwards will demand their rights. Rise up angry and get a solution in the form of an amendment to the Constitution that guarantees freedom of reverse elocution. And then, every TV show that airs will have to be captioned for the forward impaired. Talk backwards. Talk backwards. That's a tough one to get out there. Hope y'all can hear this okay. I'm going to do a tune, I think it's an old Merle Travis tune, called I Am a Pilgrim. stranger while traveling through this wearisome land. Well, I've got a home in that yonder city, good Lord, and it's not made by hand. Well, I've got a mother, a sister, and a brother who have gone on that way before. Well, I am determined to go and see them, good Lord, over on the other shore. I am a pilgrim and a stranger while traveling through this wearisome land. Well, I've got a home in that yonder city, good Lord, and it's not made by hand. Of his garment, good Lord, then I know it's gonna take me home. I am a pilgrim and a stranger while traveling through this wearisome land. Well, I've got a home in that yonder city, good Lord, and it's not made by hand. Well, I've got a home in that yonder city, good Lord, and it's not made by hand. Well, I'm going to do one more song here for you, and then let somebody else get up here. There's a buddy of mine that used to live here in Mountain View named Mike Gavin, and he worked out at the Caves for a long time. He worked at the Ozark Folk Center. He was the MC. Later on, he went to Branson and worked at the Dixie Stampede, was an MC at the Dixie Stampede, and part of his job was he had to ride a horse in the show. And one night he was up there doing his part of the show, and he had got off his horse and he handed the reins over to somebody to take his horse, and he turned around and was talking to the audience, and the horse kicked him in the back of the head and knocked him down and just almost about killed him, and they rushed him to the emergency room, and needless to say, that ended his horse riding in the show. But he and I performed together for many, many years, toured Europe together, did a lot of different things. But one of the songs that Mike wrote that some of you, if you're from Mountain View or been around here a long time, probably remember, is called Back to Arkansas. And a local group here called Harmony sings it, or has sung it. Probably, I think they've recorded it too. But this is just a song about Arkansas. It's called Back to Arkansas. What's that sound I hear like clear water running? I thought I heard the White River call. I had me a dream and it took this long to find it. Now I'm going back to Arkansas. I remember running through the mountains and valleys, bathing in a crystal clear stream. I've been gone so long, I need to see my home. Arkansas, you're still in my dreams. What's that sound I hear like clear water running? I thought I heard the White River call. I had me a dream and it took this long to find it. Now I'm going back to Arkansas. Get tired and your arms get weary, holding up your thumb in the air. Come on home to me, boy, just follow your memory. Down by the water's edge, I'll be there. What's that sound I hear like clear water running? I thought I heard the White River call. I had me a dream and it took this long to find it. Now I'm going back to Arkansas. I've laid my head, many places I've yet to see, but of all the places I've ever been, Arkansas is where I want to be. What's that sound I hear like clear water running? I thought I heard the White River call. I had me a dream and it took this long to find it. Now I'm going back to Arkansas. I'm going home. All right, thank you.